use a toothpaste that contains fluoride. Okay, fluoride makes the teeth resistant to acid attacks from plague, bacteria, and sugars in the mouth. These are the main cause of cavities that can cause tooth decay, and tooth decay can make your breath stink. Okay, can give you mouth odor. So use toothpaste that contains fluoride. Also, your tongue. Guys, the color of your tongue is supposed to be pink, not white, not yellow. If it's milkish or yellowish or even whitish, that means that is the breeding ground for bacteria that can cause your mouth to have offensive smell. Okay, scrape your tongue. Get yourself a tongue scraper, or you can even use your toothbrush. Just make sure you brush your tongue very well. Brush your tongue till those coated white things are off from your tongue, till you can see that your tongue, the color of your tongue is pink. Okay, the second thing you should do to get rid of mouth odor is to remove tonsil stones. Okay, I'm going to hold your hand and tell you that that mouth odor, that bad breath is because of the tonsil stones inside your mouth. Now, tonsil stones are food particles, bacteria or mucus that get trapped at the tonsil crypt. Okay, they stay there, they decay, and they cause very bad smell inside your mouth. Okay, no matter how much you brush your teeth, how much you brush your tongue, your mouth is still going to stink. Now, you need to get those tiny stones out from your tonsil crypt. How are you going to do that? You can use a water floss, and you can also use a cotton swab to gently dislodge these stones. Okay, one thing is that most times it keeps coming back, so you have to keep removing them. Or you get a tonsillectomy, that is, you just remove your tonsil, your inflamed tonsil, and the food particles or debris won't find anywhere to lodge. Okay, next thing you should do to get rid of mouth odor or smelly breath is to check for cavity and tartar on your teeth. Okay, if you have tooth cavity, it is a breeding ground for bacteria. Okay, bacteria are already there causing the decay, causing the cavity, and they can make your mouth to have a foul smell. Also, if you have this tartar on your teeth, no amount of brushing is going to get them off. You need to go to a dentist to remove them. If not, those things are just like a house. You're just housing bacteria, you're housing dirt, different food particles. So yeah, the next thing you should do to get rid of mouth odor and smelly breath is to keep your mouth moist. Okay, have you ever noticed that once you keep talking, maybe you're in a conference and you just kept talking, and your mouth gets dry, you will notice that your mouth will just start smelling funky. Your saliva would stink, right? So yes, you need to get your mouth moist. Make sure that you are hydrated, drink water, or you chew sugar-free gums. Just make sure that your mouth is moist at all times. Okay, the next thing is that you have to reduce odor-causing foods like garlic, onion, sugary foods too. You need to limit the way you eat them. They are not bad, but there are people that are maniac. Okay, they eat these things as if, like, come on. You see people eat raw garlic. You eat raw garlic, how do you expect your breath not to stink? Okay, I mean, eating these things are good, but just try to moderate the way you eat them, or you can even cook them. And at least I know that when you cook garlic or you cook down your onion, it reduces that very strong smell. Okay, and make sure that after eating them, you brush your teeth, use your mouthwash. Okay, that brings me to the next point. After you brush your teeth with, of course, your fluoride toothpaste, do not rinse your mouth completely. You need to leave some particles of that toothpaste or your mouthwash inside your mouth to actually do the job, right? So I know it can feel somehow, I know it can feel like you are leaving like residue of something, but yes, that is how it works. After brushing your teeth, pull off that very first foam, then brush your teeth again. Do not rinse your mouth with water, just leave your mouth as it is. Those fluoride in the toothpaste, the antibacterial ingredients in the mouthwash would do the job for you. Okay, the next and the last thing you should do to get rid of your mouth odor and bad breath is to see a dentist. Mouth odor and bad breath can even be a sign of a very more serious health condition, okay? Can even be a sign of sinus infection, acid reflux, diabetes. Yes, so go see your doctor, okay? And also, if you are doing these tips that I mentioned, be dedicated to it, okay? Do not keep skipping. Some days you decide not to brush your teeth. No, you have to be consistent. You have to be dedicated to these tips. And I tell you, the bad breath, the mouth odor will be gone for good, okay? Now, if this video is helpful to you, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't. And also share this video. It might be helpful to someone out there. Yes, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.